Hi everyone, Cheryl here. It's been a while since I have posted a video. It's been a very busy year and I had a lot of things demanding my time. However, I do have some time now to um, post some videos and to share some information. So recently I've received information on um, being bombarded with low vibration frequencies as a way of manipulating our awareness. And also, indirectly, some of these low vibration frequencies are affecting our microbiome and interfering with our digestion and our health. That seems to be an all-pervasive problem for a lot of people right now, and the importance of probiotics and looking after a healthy diet with no sugar, etc., is really important. Um, but this low vibration emission, as far as how it's being transmitted, I'm not 100% certain. My guides have told me that it is happening, and how it's being transmitted, I didn't question that. But indirectly, I mean, it is affecting our microbiome, but indirectly, it is also affecting um, the smaller creatures that rely on uh, bacteria and things like that to survive. So things like frogs or fish or small creatures are going to be more strongly affected. Things like plankton and friendly bacteria or unfriendly that they eat are being destroyed. And so we will start to see more of that die-off taking place, unfortunately. Um, I mean, we can do our part by sending healing energy mentally to those creatures in our meditations, um, or however you choose to do that, sending some healing energy through prayer, meditation, intention, however you choose to do that, Reiki, whatever. That would be beneficial. But for ourselves, we really need to address our own microbiome in the best way that we can. And also to meditate regularly to keep our vibrational level higher and to keep our vibrations up so that we're not succumbing to that low frequency or low vibration that depletes our energy, as well as our not only our physical energy but our mental energy as well. And so it's really important right now for everybody to be doing this regular meditation. um, I meditate 3 to 4 times a day, when as time permits. It doesn't have to be a long meditation, but it's really important to stay focused and to keep our outlook and our mental attitude in the right place, and to keep positive, because there's just so much negativity in the world. We cannot allow that to drag us down. That is not what we want. We need to keep our vibration level high and keep it on track. So I also received information, and for this I may have to actually read my notes because I can't, when I go into this altered state and I'm getting information from my guides, I don't always remember it all. So I do make notes, and I just wanted to share some information that I had received about our own awareness, and the things around us that we become aware of, and our knowledge and our information that we are aware of. So our awareness is based on a containment field, almost like a plasma field. And this electromagnetic field that we are contained within only stretches or becomes more pliable and open as we broaden our awareness. And that, of course, is done through other means like meditation and prayer. And that plasma that field begins to open. And almost like if you imagine a netting that becomes stretched, openings happen. And the openings allow us to become more aware of what's beyond our normal state of awareness. And we can actually start to perceive other dimensional energies and awarenesses, and we become a little bit more expanded. And it's this containment field that we have around us that starts to stretch and become more porous, if you will. This is what was shared with me, and it allows new information to seep through those openings. So it stretches and it encompasses more dimensional awareness. And what we are aware of is limited by this electromagnetic field. And as we meditate and as we enhance our functioning of our pineal gland, our third eye, and as we activate that, we start to become more aware of these other dimensions or this other information that we may not have previously been aware of. And so think of this as a containment field that is expanding and growing and stretching and allowing more information to come through. And it's kind of like a veil or a containment field that only allows certain amounts of information to come through. It's like a protection mechanism. It's like a force field that only allows us to absorb what we are capable of absorbing mentally and psychically or with our awareness. So it's really important that if you want to expand your awareness, to have that regular practice of meditation. Because accessing too much information all at once is kind of an overload, and we wouldn't be able to comprehend it or absorb it or understand it to its full extent. And so this is the nature of this containment field, this electromagnetic plasma, whatever you want to call it. This containment field allows us a certain level of awareness within our capacity. And so if you want to expand that, that's where meditation and focus and intention is really important. And then your understanding and your knowledge will grow of these other dimensions, of spiritual natures, of things that are outside of the normal realm of understanding. So as that field expands, you become more and more aware of other dimensions, other spiritual information, maybe connecting more easily with your guides or angels or higher beings. And so again, this message is also geared towards doing the meditations. The meditations are so important. We have the ability to control our mind and control our thoughts and our awareness. And most people are caught up in their day-to-day living and the stresses and pressures of what's going on in the outside world and getting too focused on information overload with the internet and social media and all these things that are going on in distorted news information. All of that is a big distraction to keep you from growing inside with your own spiritual enhancement. And these things that are in the outer world are not, it's not a make or break situation that you have to listen to this, that you have to participate in it. Does it enhance your health? Does it enhance your life? Does it enhance your mind? No, probably not. Yeah, it's good to be informed about certain things that are pertinent to you, but is it important to think about all the woes of the entire world to the point where you are so distracted that you are neglecting your own self-care? And I think it's very important that self-care includes focusing your mind, focusing what it is that you want in life, and creating an inner peace and balance for your own mind and body. And the only way to do that is truly to do a regular meditation practice and to quiet the mind and just focus on the things that are really important. Being distracted by all these external forces makes you feel powerless because you feel like you are at the whim of everything that's going on out in the outer world and that you have to respond to it. But you can be proactive and maintain an inner sense of harmony and peace and not get caught up in all those external forces. Again, I know I've talked about, the mind is not a willy-nilly monkey jumping all over the place. We are in control of our thoughts, our focus, quieting the mind, taking time out to breathe and to center ourselves and to just calm the mind and to focus on prayer or a goal or visualizing your future, however you choose to do it. I think these things are very important. And so this pertains to two things I've talked about today. One is that lower vibration that we're being bombarded with, whether that's coming from a combination of 5G or chemtrails or who knows. I mean, I'm not going to get into all of that. But the lower vibration is definitely impacting our well-being, and it is affecting our microbiome and killing off, bacteria that is valuable, friendly bacteria, and it is affecting, a certain amount of the natural world, things like, I said frogs, fish, plankton, things like that are being impacted. So we can do our part to meditate to help ourselves, but we can also visualize a world of healthy balance for these creatures as well. And, our thoughts have energy and it does vibrate out into the world and can have an impact. They've proven that. They've done studies where they've gotten, 100 people together to meditate in a city and it's lowered the crime rate. This is fact. This is not some, weird woo-woo stuff. This is true. We have the capacity to influence things around us with intention. And then the other thing I discussed was the idea of meditating to expand our consciousness, our awareness, and to expand our awareness of other dimensions and to connect with higher vibrations. And so the value of meditation is incredible, and to be able to focus your mind and do it consistently, you will get better and better at it. So I just wanted to share those a couple of topics with you today, and hopefully I'll be on track with sharing more information on a regular basis. Have a wonderful day.